Hey, what's up guys, it is Deep here from Deeport Gaming, and welcome to another WarCraft 3 Best of 3 series commentary. And we have Cechi spawning as the yellow undead player against the blue human, Yumiko, on the map, Secret Valley. Cechi calling some have fun Imba Yumiko. So, looks like Yumiko is going for the standard human build. He's going for the Barracks Altar. Hasn't power built that. I don't think you really need to on this map, because human players just like to go for the Null Overseer. Meanwhile, Cechi looks like he's going for a ghoul opening. Gonna go for that crypt. If we would have saw Ted Fiends, or excuse me, if we saw standard Fiends, straight Fiends, would have been Graveyard Crypt. So we're not gonna see that. We're probably gonna see Ted Fiends. Actually, we do have a peasant coming over here. Started to power build Altar King, so maybe he was a little bit cautious there. Wants to make sure he can take down that Overseer. But Yumiko's a smart player. Interesting to see. I don't know what's going inside this head. So he's going for Mountain King. Interesting. Going for Mountain King. That's a very different choice against undead player. Could work if he's able to get that level 3 up to level. Excuse me. If he's able to get that Mountain King up to level 3 very quick, it's gonna be very hard to kill that thing. As well as that Stormbolt level 2 is gonna be very horrendous to any undead unit. Meanwhile, we do see the graveyard, so we're going to see some Ted Fiends coming out here. 2 more relics being put up as well for Cechi. Going for Death Knight, what a surprise. Nothing really too crazy can go down on this map. I mean, human can't really surprise undead with hidden expansions. There's only 4 expansion points on the map, and humans can't quick expand to this red camp here. It's just impossible. Well, it's not impossible. It's too risky in the pro scene. And then this one is just very wide open. Undead players can scout it very easily. Yumiko going for an odd placement here on a scout tower, putting it a little bit out in front of his base, so interesting positioning there. Mountain King is finally out here, bringing in the militiamen. Gonna go for the null camp over here. Meanwhile, is the Death Knight coming out relatively soon. Ghoul, third ghoul being made. He's gonna pick up the Rod Necromancy and start heading out. Meanwhile, here we go, get the creeping underway here for Yumiko. Going for the no assassins first, because they give out the poison damage. Going to be able to take down those fairly quickly, and should be able to take down that no overseer with not too much damage on his units. Distribute them on the peasants a lot more than his footmen, so very nicely done there. But doesn't have a shop, so his units will be a little bit weak for quite some time. Cechi did spot this. He knows that the Mountain King is close to level 2 because he picked up that the item already, so he knows that he already was able to creep out the gnolls over here. But Cechi is kind of questioning the Mountain King choice, so that is interesting there for Yumiko to go Mountain King. Don't see that too much against a undead matchup, but gonna be interesting to see how well it's going to do against an undead player. Meanwhile, we got some militia coming in, maybe just to assist on the creeping. Kind of a bold move here by Yumiko, trusting his little micro here. Death Knight not even gonna go for the coil here on the small null. He is going for the focus on the footman, though. He's going to need a few more attacks on it. There he goes. Probably going to take down one more hit. Wow. 2 HP here. Needs to keep this away. Death Knight's not going to want to go in there because he could get surrounded here pretty easily. There's the nuke, though. He was able to steal that null. That's what he really was going for. But we already have a level 2 Mountain King here. That level 2 Mountain King already has Bash, most likely. I think he'd choose Bash. I think he could go for Thunderclap, but probably at this point, if you choose Mountain King 1, you want to get that Bash in. I think Cechi here is going for a Garg build. He's going 2 Crypts, unless he's going Mass Ghouls. I think he is going for a Garg build because we do see that tech as well. So most likely Garg build. He's going to pick up a Boots of Speed, most likely. My guess he's going to pick up Boots of Speed, maybe even a Staff of Teleportation if he needs it, and the ghouls are going to join the posse. And I think Cechi is foreseeing a quick expansion point here. No tech yet, so I think he is sniffing out a quick expansion here. Yumiko not showing any signs he's going to do it. Now he does. He's bringing out the militiamen. So he's going for the quick expansion with a Mountain King. Actually, that's not too bad because I think it is a little bit easier to go for a quick expansion with Mountain King. I take that back. I think it is a little bit easier against an undead player. Water Elemental, it does help with the creeping, but Mountain King definitely helps with the harass. You can get some surrounds. That bolt is just very solid against any undead army. And Cechi's roaming around here, making sure no expansion points going up. Yumiko doing his creeping over here. Gonna pick up level 3 kind of soon. Gonna get about 2.5 from these gnolls. Won't be able to take down that red drake because he has no anti-air. Meanwhile, using some militiamen over here, so he's gonna be very close to level 3 after he's able to after he's creeping both of those creep camps out. Cechi's wondering what's going on here, and I think Yumiko actually just decides to tech because Cechi was sniffing out that quick expansion. Yumiko thought it wasn't worth it. Now he's gonna be able to take down the Arcane Tower before any peasants could come here. Yumiko switching the Arcane Tower to attack that Death Knight, And meanwhile, it looks like he's running back to his base here. No staff of teleportation, kind of close to level 3 there. He's going to get this round on the first footman. May lose a ghoul in exchange, able to run out of there in time. Skeleton minion is going to fall. Yeah, skeleton minion, or skeleton warrior. Meanwhile, it looks like Mountain King's going to feast on 2 of these ghouls. Probably going to bolt one. Could chase that down. Does have a boost of speed. Probably going to do it. And he's going to pick a level 3 at that. We're going to see a level 3 Mountain King. That's going to be a very pesky Mountain King now. And it looks like we're going to see gargoyles. But that level 2 bolt, can it? I don't think it can take down a gargoyle. There's a lot of damage on it, though. But still no anti-air yet, and it looks like Yumiko's sniffing out gargoyles here in this situation, so he's going to start putting down some towers, but is a little bit troublesome in the lumber category. He doesn't have too much lumber. Mountain King just running around here, and the 2 first gargoyles already getting involved here. No anti-air, not even rifleman. So we're not going to see any blacksmith, so no rifleman. And if he's able to take down this tower, Cechi's looking in a very good situation here. Let's see how quickly Yumiko responds to healing this guard tower. Really just needs to get that guard tower up, and just forcing Yumiko's economy to, he's not going to have that much lumber left, only has 78 lumber, and meanwhile it looks like undead players coming back in here. Mountain King and Footman company are chasing them down. Mountain King coming in with a staff of TP. I'm going to use a bolt, take down that first ghoul really easily, but really just needs to keep that guard tower up, and then should be able to handle this gargoyle harass relatively easily. Looks like Cechi's going to be able to take down a peasant there. 2 more gargoyles join the posse, and going to be able to take down this guard tower. Actually not take it down, because all of them are going to heal it up, and now this is going to be kind of hard for these gargoyles to push in here. No upgrade yet. I think he's upgrading it now. No, he's getting the improved lumber before he upgrades that tower. More peasants being made. Really needs to get some more anti-air, except for that 1 tower. That's his only hope to win this game right now, to prevent that gargoyle push. And more gargoyles are going to join this army, and probably will be able to take that down if Yumiko's not fast enough able to repair with a lot of them. And now Cechi's going to be able to take down these red drakes ASAP. Very, very quickly, and it's going to be very easy to creep out these fountains of health and get nice items on his death knight. I already picked up the line horn of Stormwind, so it's going to be very nice. Give his units extra armor here, especially pushing a tower. That would be very nice. Footman coming over here scouting. Good to see those 2 gargoyles coming up from the south. Meanwhile, Mountain King just staying around his base, getting the arcane vault so he can get some more clarity potions. Another tower goes up, and still no anti-air yet. No blacksmith. Just trying to rebuild his economy. So Yumiko kind of in a rough situation here. Doesn't have an expansion point. Already lost a lot of resources trying to heal up that tower. Doesn't have much of lumber, so he's in a rough situation. Can't really build T2 buildings yet. He has no anti-air to fight against this. And it looks like Cechi's going to be aggressive here. Take down that first scout tower very easily. Death Knight's going to come in here as well. He has level 3 Death Knight now, so he's going to be able to heal up that gargoyle really easily. And it's going to be very close how much lumber he's going to have left. Or keeping 1 on lumber. Now he's going to go over here and probably take down that 1 peasant here, but this 1 tower is Yumiko's only hope right now. 2 more gargoyles joining the party, and Cechi looks like he's in a good situation here. Just needs to take down this 1 tower. It's going to be game, because Mountain King, I don't even think he can get in the back of the base here at this point, and he will lose it, it looks like. He continues to go for it. No, Mountain King's got TP in the back, and no, it was a fake TP. So pretty nicely down there by Yumiko. Fake TPing here. Now he's going to attack this tree over here, just so he can make way for his Mountain King. Meanwhile, Death Knight coming over here, creeping out this fountain of health, and Cechi doing a pretty nice job. Just needs to keep making those gargoyles, and probably sooner or later could probably take down the guard tower, but still, that's Yumiko's only hope in this game. Still doesn't even have enough lumber to make a T2 building. Now he's going to buy the towers from the shop, so it's going to help him rebuild his economy here. But in a very, very rough situation early game. Yumiko just a little bit slow right now. And meanwhile, 2 more gargoyles joining the army here for Cechi. Footman coming out here to scout. Footman are really useless in this situation. Can't really do anything except for go harass. And I'm afraid there's too many slow towers for really to be effective. I think that's what he's doing right now. Just sending out his footmen, do some scouting, do some harassment if need be. And more gargoyles coming in here. Going to try to take down these guard towers before they get up, or the scout towers. He's going to take the first one down. Looks like that one gargoyle is going to fall from a bolt, as well as the 8 from the guard tower. Now all these towers are going to go down, and I'm afraid there's too many gargoyles. And the peasants won't be able to heal this up. There's just too many gargoyles, and I think he will be able to take it down. Or he's going to force Yumiko to power build that thing. I think it's going to go down, though. Over time, I think it's going to go down. A few more hits will do it. A few more moments, and if this tower goes down, it is going to be game. And tower is very close, and tower does go down. So tower is down, and it looks like Yumiko has lost this game. No anti-air whatsoever, no towers whatsoever. These gargoyles are roaming the air like it's nothing. Only thing taking him down is that bolt. Does have a mana potion. It's the only thing he has left, and these militiamen really can't do anything except for militia to gain a little bit more armor. I'm afraid Yumiko's lost this game. This is just total beatdown right now. These gargoyles are untouchable. They're invincible in the air, and it's over. Nothing really too much Yumiko can do. Trying to get the Archmage out here with the Water Mantle, but even if he does get the Archmage, that's the first thing gargoyles are going to focus. Yumiko's economy is just getting destroyed here. All the peasants going down. No expansion point. And he should have probably got a little bit towers faster. Didn't read that gargoyle push. Maybe I think he read it, but he just didn't respond quick enough. But that's about it, though. The only counters Water Mantle on an Archmage, as well as a few more bolts. But it looks like these gargoyles will be able to outlast this. I think he's staying under 50 food. Actually, only staying under 40 food. Doesn't even start making his another ziggurat. And I think the footman actually came in here and got slaughtered. And Ivory Tower's coming up. It looks like Deathline's going to nuke that Archmage. And once that Archmage went down, Yumiko calls GG. Hope you guys enjoyed that quick little game. That was game 1. Game 2 coming rather short. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned.